Biblical economics. It may be surprising to many Bible readers to learn that Scripture covers economics in great detail. From commanding just weights and measures, Leviticus 19 verses 35 and 36, to regulating fines and punishments for stealing, Exodus 22 verse 4 and 7 and 8, to statutes concerning the charging of interest, Exodus 22 verse 25 and Leviticus 25 verses 35 through 37. The Old Testament especially lays down many good principles of a sound economy. Beyond these, the larger principles of labor, management, taxation, tribute, property, trade, buying and selling, saving, inheritance, and many others are frequently mentioned in commands, narratives, psalms, and proverbs throughout Elohim's word. We do not normally think of them as such, but at least 4 of the 10 commandments, those regarding the Sabbath, stealing, lying, and coveting, regulate economics, and arguments could be made to add a few others to this list. Many of our favorite sayings from Yahushua also have economic bases, as these from Matthew's Gospel bear out. Give to him who asks you, and from him who wants to borrow from you do not turn away. Matthew 5, verse 42. And forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Matthew 6, verse 12. Do not lay up for yourselves treasures on earth, where moth and rust destroy and where thieves break in and steal. Matthew 6 verse 19. You cannot serve God, Elohim, and Mammon. Matthew 6 verse 24. Therefore do not worry, saying, what shall we eat, or what shall we drink, or what shall we wear? Matthew 6 verse 31. Are not 2 sparrows sold for a copper coin, and not one of them falls to the ground apart from your Father's will? Matthew 10, verse 29. Again, the kingdom of heaven is like a merchant seeking beautiful pearls, who, when he had found one pearl of great price, went and sold all that he had and bought it. Matthew 13, verses 45 and 46. Render therefore to Caesar the things that are Caesar, and to Elohim the things that are Elohim. Matthew 22, verse 21. In just these few sayings, Yahushua alludes to borrowing, debt, saving, wealth, money, filling basic needs, buying and selling, investing, and taxation, all parts of a functioning economy. Parables like the prodigal son, the sower and the seed, the talents, the workers in the vineyard, the rich food, and the unjust steward take full advantage of the language of economics to illustrate their points. Yahushua knew that economic issues high on everyone's list of priorities make excellent illustrations of higher, more spiritual lessons. But what about prophecy? It only stands to reason that if economic issues were important to people of biblical times and are equally important to those of us living in the end time, biblical prophecy would be concerned with economic issues too, not just political and military matters. Somewhere in Bible prophecy we should see indications of economic factors that cause, drive, and heighten end-time events. If we have concluded that, we would be correct.